Rolling.
What's going on, guys? Chris back again,
Jonathan here.
and welcome to episode 10 of the Nerdtopia podcast.
We hit 10.
So, today's a very special episode. We have a special announcement for. We're gonna save it for the end. It's probably the best out of everything that's happened, and there's a lot of stuff that's happened here.
Yeah.
So first off, we're gonna talk a little bit about WrestleMania. We both watched it. Jonathan, what were your two best matches and your two worst matches?
Well, the worst was Goldberg, and the Randy Orton one sucked.
Yeah, the Kevin Owens and Randy Orton was bad, and then the Brock Lesnar and Goldberg was kind of just suplex. What? Oh, Randy Orton and Kevin Owens.
Oh, Bray Wyatt.
Oh, Bray Wyatt. Sorry. They're built very similar.
Just
so
large men.
So yeah,
they kind of look the same.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, the best for me was Seth Rollins, Triple H.
That was a good one, but my favorite one was obviously the ladder match.
Yes,
Jeff Hardy.
That was a good.
Who did he jump on? Oh, Sheamus. He put Sheamus through a ladder.
Mm.
That was
good.
That was Throwback City for me. I enjoyed that.
Not Seth Rollins though.
But no, I enjoyed the Seth Rollins match too. It was a very, very well fought match.
Yeah.
But I don't really like honestly I rank the Shane McMahon AJ Styles above Randy Orton and Bray Wyatt.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah. That's how bad it was.
That's a
blow, right?
Mm.
Anyway. So I mean we had a good time watching it together.
Yeah, it was fun.
It was a fun time. So next up we have Hayden Christensen returning to Star Wars Celebration,
which is next week.
Which is next week for the first time in 15 years.
So we're gonna have a lot of Star Wars news next week.
Yeah. I think next week might be like 90% Star Wars.
Yeah. I mean, hopefully we're gonna get a trailer for episode 8. We probably will. But Hayden Christensen coming back. So now there's a lot of rumors that he's in episode 8.
Yes, as a Force Ghost.
So this is kind of a weird thing. Now, if he was, would they announce it? Like it's kind of weird to have him.
Either it'll be in it'll be in one of the trailers, 100%. There's no way they don't put that in a trailer.
I mean, if he's in fact
in it, yeah,
which he might not be.
Which he might not. Yeah, he might not be. He might just. It might just be
him,
hanging out,
not really working too much, and
just hanging out.
Yeah,
nice getaway in
Orlando.
Orlando.
Say he was the worst part of the prequels. I don't disagree.
I disagree.
What's the worst? Jar Jar Binks?
Jar Jar and
the whole 3 movies.
No, Jar Jar
no,
and
he was not a good actor. That's definitely true.
He was alright.
The best was Liam Neeson and Ewan McGregor.
I can't disagree with that.
He was great Obi-Wan.
I did like Natalie Portman too.
She was okay.
Yeah, she was good.
Said he got better at the 3rd movie.
Yeah.
By then it was too late at that point. It's like, who cares?
It's his last movie, yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, alright, so that's exciting. We'll probably have more to talk about next week.
Yeah. Okay, moving on to TV. We have Jessica Jones Season 2 being filmed right now. So that's good news.
It's like, okay. I mean, if they want... Well, okay. Yeah, that's later. But with this, yeah, I mean, that's good. So hopefully, probably not going to come out this year. It'll come out, like early next year.
Yeah, 2018.
And then have Daredevil also come out, probably mid or late next year.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, that's cool. That's
cool. I enjoy Jessica Jones. Also, I like to see where they take that, especially after the Defenders Season 1. We'll just we gotta wait and see. Hopefully, they don't start tanking and get Rotten Tomatoes. Get Rotten Tomatoes all in a.
I mean,
a bunch.
who knows who actually watched Iron Fist? Still haven't finished it. I'm on
I watched it. I
8.
finished it.
I'm on episode 8-ish.
I give it a 7.
Yeah, I want to finish it, but I'm watching 13 Reasons Why, so I got distracted.
Yeah, this fucking guy.
It's a good show. Everyone should be watching.
All right. So, actually, more Defender news. We have Daredevil Season 3 filming later this year. So, that kind of put us, definitely after Jessica Jones, probably like June, July, maybe even August.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know when the previous seasons came out. What month? Do you know when? Remember?
Well, Daredevil has always come out in March or April.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Then Jessica Jones was November, I believe. And Luke Cage was September. So, well, what's interesting, so that'll probably hit mid 2018, maybe like summer 2018. He's going into our next topic, which is, should I just say it or?
Yeah, go for it.
So we got a little Defenders teaser. It was them in an elevator, four of them just chilling there,
and then Jessica Jones kind of looking at the elevator camera like, what?
It was like, does she kick it, punch it?
Yeah, I think she kicks or punches it.
She kicks it?
Yeah,
and then,
she kicks it.
Something
She's
like
a good
that.
kicker.
And then the time on the clock of the security camera reads, I forgot the date. It was August something, 16th? Yeah.
What year? 2016?
2017.
Oh, 2017, okay.
That's when it comes out.
Okay. Yeah, I know. Alright, well,
so
I mean...
They released that the Defenders will be coming out in August, which is pretty cool, for a couple of reasons. First being, it's a summer thing, not really. So it's gonna, before actually, like the major TVs always start in like November or throughout the year. So this being in the summer is cool. Also, Punisher is also coming out, so that's probably going to be a fall release. So we'll probably see that in the fall, which is unrelated to the whole Defenders thing, but is with, the same guy from Daredevil. So that's cool. So hopefully they'll announce that soon. We'll get some more info on that. But as of right now, just the Defenders is a big deal. So we'll see.
We'll see. Okay, next up we have the Legends of Tomorrow executive producer compared Season 3 to Game of Thrones.
In what regard?
Exactly. He just said it's going to be like Game of Thrones. There is no regard into what we think of Game of Thrones, if it's like really good, if it's like going to be in that time period. I mean, we did with the season premiere, we got a little peek of what might come to be. So maybe they have to go back in time and try to fix all that.
Maybe they meant it in like a show aspect where
that's what I think.
Maybe we'll be getting like individualized stories.
Yeah, that's
pretty cool. I mean, we talked about this in the other video, which you can check out. I really love Legends, and I'm glad that they're gonna do something different for the third season. Which is how they should really do the show in general. Just each season be kind of its own thing, where it's not really... it does relate to the other seasons. It's better to watch them. But if you don't, you're not, like, lost in the thing. Because some people don't watch... Some people didn't watch, this first season of Legends. But you can easily be like, hey, season 2, it's kind of its own thing. So you just... start watching, you're not missing out too much. So... I'm excited for that.
That's good, yeah. Can't wait for season 3. Season's already over, and I'm devastated. But at least we still have Flash, Arrow, and Supergirl back in 3 weeks.
It's good that it's over. I think. I like the season. I think any longer would have been.
They would have been dragging it out too much.
Yeah, but also it gives them a little bit of a break, so we're not like. We're not. I think the break between season 1 and season 2 wasn't a lot.
No.
For Legends, I think it ended and then started again like soon after. Like kind of like now I'll have like a little bit of
Yeah.
A bit of a break.
Speaking of Legends having a big break, I knew they were gonna have a big break when Katie Lotz posted on Instagram that she dyed her hair pink. So.
Oh well, maybe
cool.
it's for Legends character.
Maybe.
Normally they'll probably start filming over the summer, so usually they do it, like July-ish. They'll start filming.
Yeah. So you'll get a nice 2-month break. Okay, so for the last in TV news, Series of Unfortunate Events gets a season 3. No, season 2 hasn't even. I don't even think it's in development. Like, I think they just have a script. I don't think they've started anything with it.
Yeah, so
that's insane. Like, it got so, like people are just backing it because if this would have been horrible, they would have been season 2 and that's it.
Yeah, but that's what's good about Netflix. They know
they know what people want.
They know what people want, but also what people are watching. So they don't actually release their statistics of what people are watching.
Yeah,
but I think if they did, they would see that this and the Marvel shows are up there, which is why they're trying to get as many as they can out. Yeah. But then you get like a show like what I'm watching now, 13 Reasons Why, which is a one and done type thing. They're not going to have another season because it's a book and it ends. So a show like this.
Does that author have any more books? Like
I'm not sure.
Well, I mean, obviously they do, but
yeah, I mean, maybe I don't really know. But either way, a show like this, it's good. Like after the third season, it's probably done.
Well,
however long it takes them to finish the books. So.
Yeah,
how many episodes was the first season? 8.
Yeah, it was 8. Only 8 episodes.
So it was 2 books.
I don't think it was 2 books. I think Allison said it was 1. I was talking to Allison about it, and I think she said it was 1. Because I read the first book, and I remember all that stuff from it.
Yeah, I don't honestly remember. I've only watched that 1 episode.
Oh, okay.
Which I gotta watch that too. But priorities.
Okay.
Like, have you watched Shield?
Yeah, I'm caught up, you idiot.
On the new one?
Yeah.
Okay, good. That episode was. Whew.
We were. Yeah, I said it was. You texted. I was like, it's lit. I was like, yeah.
Oh, I forgot.
Okay. Good. Moving on to movies. So Lindsay Morgan keeps teasing her Batgirl role. She tweeted out a picture of her in a cowl and with the Bat logo on her chest. It's. I mean, if she's not it by now, I'm gonna be pissed.
This movie fast track, please. I don't. So what's interesting? Do you know? So they said that they wanted the Batman movie to come out next year, right? 2018.
Yeah, 2018.
I'm assuming what happened was because of Ben Affleck not directing, and I think the script got like a total rewrite. I think they're gonna delay that a little bit. That's what I'm thinking. Maybe like a 2019. I don't think they're gonna make 2018.
Like early 2019, you think?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know, but I think that this news kind of came out of nowhere, which makes me think that they're gonna try to get this made like ASAP, and maybe, they're gonna fast track it. So we might be hearing news really soon about who Batgirl will be. It's pretty exciting. This could be. This is like amazing, really, that this movie is getting made.
It's great.
Good for them.
It's great for everyone, honestly.
Now, if it sucks, then it's a problem. well, if it sucks, it doesn't matter, because it's like Batgirl, so who really cares? But, I mean, people like Batgirl, obviously, but it's good, though, like, they just need, like, the fact that they have a lot of women characters is good. Like, already.
Yeah. I mean, alright, so I saw this, this is not, I didn't write this down, this is just I have a question for you. I saw on an Instagram post yesterday, someone tweeted, someone put out that that Batman should just be its own universe. Do you agree? Because they have, the Bat family. They could do all solo movies on them, maybe except for like the exception of Damian, because he kind of just chills with his dad. But I think it would be a good idea, honestly. Because you have Batgirl, you have Batwoman, you have Carrie Kelly as Robin after Damian. Like, I think it's a good idea.
Well, I think there are 2 ways that they can go about it. They can do how Marvel treats its movies versus its TV shows. So you have the Marvel Netflix shows, which are in technically the Marvel universe, but they're not really. It's like, they reference the Avengers, but that's about it. Like, it only goes that far. Yeah. So like this is happening at a smaller scale, but they're never gonna bring it up. Maybe, I mean, we don't know yet, but I'm assuming they're not. They could do the same thing with Batman, where because Batman has so many characters and so much lore that it can kind of keep it separate without having to be overcrowded by all of the other movies.
Yeah,
but at the same time, we also I love the Joker. Wouldn't you want to see him in other things?
Exactly.
He's already in Suicide Squad, so they've already introduced him in that way. Now, I want to see him go up against Batman, but I also want to see maybe team up movies like that. It depends. Maybe I prefer to have everything integrated. Everything characters appearing in one movie and another movie. I mean, Batman villains should be in a Batman movie, but if they're not, then
yeah.
I don't really mind them being in other places, but it all depends on how they kind of want to handle it. Like, what do you think? Like, do you want them to be?
I think it would be a great little thing to do, just because, look, you have Barbara Gordon, you have Cassandra Cain, two strong female characters, boom, right there, easy. You have Dick Grayson, you have Jason Todd, you have Tim Drake at your disposal. I don't really agree with using Tim Drake, but he's there. You have Damian Wayne, you have Carrie Kelly, you have so many Robins, and then you have so many stories. You have the Bat Family. You have Batman.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean they need to do every story.
No, I know that but I'm saying they have so much to choose from. They have the options are close to limitless to what they have. So
yeah, no, that's with any comic really. They have so much material. I mean, but with Batman in particular, it's there's so much.
So I think that having a little separate universe would be good, and then kind of maybe have cameos of let's say in Justice League 2, Batman is wounded, and then you have Batgirl come in and rescue him and drag him out of there.
Yeah,
just small little shit like that. I think would be nice.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Moving on. Wonder Woman sequel cannot be confirmed at this time. I kind of was expecting this just because it's a flashback, it's an origin story, but it would be cool to maybe do not really a solo movie, but do a Justice League Flashpoint paradox. Maybe redo that. Wouldn't you love to see Gal Gadot and Jason Momoa go at it?
Yeah, well,
I think that would be great.
Yeah. I mean, but that's kind of like a Justice League 2 scenario. It's not really like a Wonder Woman solo movie.
True.
Now, hear me out. I got... I hate to draw comparisons to Marvel, but this is not a rant.
You're going to do it anyway.
I'm not doing a rant. But
okay.
Captain America 1 came out. It was a World War II movie. Kind of similar to this movie.
Yeah.
From, the fact that it takes place in the past, and it's a character who's now in present time. There can be as many Wonder Woman sequels as they can fit between the gap of when this movie ends and when Batman v Superman begins. We don't know what's happening in that time.
Yeah.
So they can theoretically do anything they want, have it take place in the, past, or, like Captain America did with its sequel, bring it to present day and have her do her own little missions. I mean, Cap 2 is arguably one of the best, sequels ever. I love The Winter Soldier. That movie is a very gritty, it's so different from the first movie. They can do it with this, have her, you don't have to keep it, because now the Justice League is involved. The Marvel standalone movies are sometimes, they're still just as good as the Avengers, if not better. So I think that there's really so much potential they have. There's so much they can work with. They can do but like I said, they can do Wonder Woman in the past still, but more present than World War I, to just explain what she did in those years. Yeah. Or they can go, after Justice League, what happens? What is she doing until the next Justice League movie?
I mean, I know in the Justice League trailer there's a shot of what is supposed to be a flashback of the Amazons fighting the parademons. I think that would be a cool little story because, they didn't defeat the parademons. They're still here.
Yeah.
So they lost. So I think that would be a nice little. So or maybe if I don't think that's in the movie. I was gonna say maybe if that was in the movie, then leading up to Justice League it would be nice because she could get like a little revenge.
Yeah.
That would have been good. But...
Yeah. Well, either way they go about it, I don't see why they can't do a sequel. I mean, I don't think that's what they meant.
It's just not. No, it's just not confirmed at this time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is
it's not that it's not happening. It's just right now there are no plans. But that could change literally tomorrow.
Yeah. But it's just a little crazy though that they haven't thought of sequels. Like, come on.
I'm sure they're thinking, but
they're thinking about a lot of things.
Yeah.
Obviously, they can't like hire someone to direct the Flash, but that's neither here nor there.
Just get Greg Berlanti to do it, man. That's it.
I mean,
just get him to do it. Like, fuck it. Who cares anymore? Just get the fucking movie out.
But like but that's the thing. Like, they need someone like Marvel has their person. Mm-hmm. The DC TV shows has their person. Now the DC TV the DC movie people need, like they apparently hired Jeff Johns. So let's see.
Yeah.
Let's see how that goes. But they need someone who like, oh, this makes sense. This is how we, that's what Disney's good at. Disney's good at making money while also making satisfying sequels and just enough differences to make you go see it, but also just enough crazy stuff to make you, and also to make you want to. They make good movies.
No, they do.
But Warner Brothers is like hit or miss. So I hate saying we have to see how it goes, but let's see Wonder Woman first. I think that's what they're waiting for. Let's see how people like the character, which they already loved her from Batman v Superman, so it should be fine. So we'll have to see, from there, and then see where it goes.
Okay. Next up, we have Ghost in the Shell opened last week. They only made $20 million in the opening weekend out of their $110 million budget. Now, I've talked to a lot of people that have seen it. They say they like the movie.
Yeah. I was talking to someone yesterday too.
I know it's based on an anime, but maybe it just doesn't have the fan base. I feel like they try to, with casting Scarlett Johansson, I feel like they try to drag the Marvel, the people that liked her in the Marvel movies. Over, which I wanted to go see it, but then I heard this, but then I talked to people, and they're like, yeah, it stays true to the story, and...
Well, I'm going to drop some truth bombs in this podcast right now. Okay. Y'all ready for this?
I don't think they have a choice. Go.
Okay, let's go. This is so people are pissed because it is a white actress playing Asian characters.
Yes.
From the Asian comic. I don't know where it's from. I don't know anything about this thing.
I know it's on Hulu.
Yeah. And I hear it's pretty good.
Yeah.
Pretty existential. Now, what's interesting, when they announced a American movie, people freaked out when they found out the main character was going to be played by a white person. And called it whitewashing, blah, 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 which they also said about Iron Fist. Somehow they cast a white actor playing a white character, and people are freaking out. Anyway. But people already were mad for that reason. Mm-hmm. So no matter what, even if the movie was really good, people would have still complained about something. So people are not seeing it on principle alone. And the reason why they chose a white actress is because no one knows what the hell Ghost in the Shell is. Do you know what Ghost in the Shell is?
Not until I heard of the movie.
You saw the trailer.
I know there are a lot of all right, people are gonna think because we're white we're just defending, but there are a lot of white people that watch.
I'm not defending.
I know.
I'm just trying to explain. I want to explain what goes on and why this happened. But okay, continue.
There are a lot of white people. I know a lot of my friends watch anime. Yeah. And they didn't have a problem with it.
Yeah.
They were just they're trying to expand it and get it out. Yeah. So now Now you go see the movie. Maybe you watch the movie on Hulu. You read some of the comics. It's just to push to push it out. Maybe the next movie they do cast someone true to their to the race of the main character. But it's just it.
Yeah, and my point is like.
Yeah, go.
Okay, go. No, you go.
Okay, you do what you need to do to get it out, and then once it's out, you see how people take it, and voila.
Yeah, and a movie like this, like we said, we knew nothing about it, and maybe a lot of people do know about the anime, manga, whatever, but that's not enough to sell to the masses, which is what they're trying to get. See the movie. If you're making a $110 movie, $110 million movie, sorry, for this is supposed to be a blockbuster, and if you cast someone who like. People would see it alone based on the fact that ScarJo is in it. Like, oh, look, it's ScarJo.
Yeah.
That's why she's in the movie. Not because she's necessarily the best actress or whatever reasons they'll give.
She's popular.
Because she sells. She's an Avenger. That's cool. We need her. And they do their best to kind of make her look like the character, which that's up in the air. But yeah, that's the thing. So the point what I want to say is. If Ghost in the Shell, which is based on this manga or anime, whatever it is, with a major Hollywood actress in the movie, still only made $20 million. Imagine what it would have made without her in the movie.
Yeah.
Let's face it, nothing. It wouldn't even been playing in the theaters.
It'd be like a straight to DVD.
Famous, yeah. And maybe it's just our culture that we don't have popular female Asian actresses, which are like superstars, at her level of fame. That's a problem with our society, but that's the fact. Like that's what we're living in. So I'm not trying to make. I think this is a different case than the Iron Fist scenario.
Yeah. Where
in Iron Fist they were like, we wanted him to be Asian because we needed a different race. But I'm like. Wait, the character in the comic is white, and he's learning kung fu. Wouldn't that be a little racist / hypocritical to have an Asian person just play because they're Asian?
I mean, with Iron Fist, all I'm going to say is this: you try to find an Asian guy with curly blonde hair.
Well, that's the thing. Like, I don't think people were not caring about the actual character of Danny Rand.
They just wanted someone.
They wanted someone who was not white, or maybe they wanted someone like of an Asian Asian heritage.
I mean,
my point is like it's more racist to do that. I think. Yeah. Now what they did was they introduced a better character in Iron Fist who is actually better than the main character, more interesting and everything, and people are still complaining. So it really doesn't matter that these two movies were set up to fail from the beginning. Ghost in the Shell is a little different because that's a Japanese character now being changed to a white character, whereas this is a white character who got cast as a white character, and people are complaining. I think Ghost in the Shell is a little bit worse because you're changing, you're changing the fundamental, whatever the character. But I think either way, with Ghost in the Shell, at least the movie probably wouldn't have been made without Scarlett Johansson's name attached.
No.
Like it sucks, but that's an American movie.
Yeah.
And did it even sell? Apparently not. No one wants to see it.
So. I mean, that's also a week old. I haven't seen. Let me look it up. Take 2 seconds.
The thing is, opening week is usually the best it'll ever be. Because from there on, people are seeing the new movies that are out, and there's a lot of good movies coming out now. So I can only imagine what people think,
worldwide, they're at 65 million.
Which is that's garbage.
That's still 50 million under budget.
Look up Beauty and the Beast.
I'm not going to waste my time. I know.
Yeah, it's like 900 million already worldwide.
Yeah.
Look up Furious 7. That's 1.7 billion or whatever ridiculousness.
Yeah. No.
The thing is, people just maybe weren't interested in the franchise.
Yeah, maybe.
And that's the fault with maybe the writing in the movie. Maybe it's not good enough. Apparently, people said the movie doesn't push the boundaries of what made the the original so good, like so great, like they don't really take it too far.
Okay.
But who knows? I have no interest in seeing this movie. I didn't,
I might see it when it comes out on Blu-ray. I might watch it online.
I'm not spending money to see it in the theater. Let's put it that way.
All right.
I'd rather buy it, spend $20, buy it, than pay $15 in the theater and forget about it.
Yeah. All right. So next up, we have for the Batman and
rant over.
The Batman and Harley Quinn animated movie. We finally have our voice actors. We have Kevin Conroy playing Batman, as usual. But we have a new Harley Quinn. We have Melissa Raunch.
She's from
Big Bang Theory.
Cool.
I think this is really good. I know people are like, why doesn't Tara Strong doing it? Why not?
Yeah, I kind of wish they didn't put Kevin Conroy in there.
Why not?
Only because he's recognized with being Batman the same way that Mark Hamill's the Joker.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like they should have what I liked about Justice League Dark is that they kind of took, it was a different Batman. It was the whole cast was kind of different, which is good.
Except for Constantine.
But that was his first in the animated universe. That was his first time being that character.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. I love these movies, so I'm gonna watch it anyway. I'm excited, because it's. I mean, you got Batman and Harley Quinn. It's like a buddy cop movie. In a way.
So.
But yeah, their animated stuff is really good.
Yeah, I still have to watch the Judas Contract.
Yeah, I gotta watch that. And I keep saying it, but I love Justice League Dark, so I'm the fact that exists at all is just great. So we'll see.
Just a little update. I'm gonna flex my tattoo for you guys. I just got it colored in, healing up pretty nice, and I really love how it came out.
Good, nice.
Okay, next we have the Spider-Man producer announced he wants a Defenders cameo. Now, whether he will get the clearance to do this, probably not. The movie's probably pretty much done by now, right? So
yeah,
I don't think it's going to happen, but maybe it will. Maybe they're just not saying anything about it, but maybe they'll mention I feel like if they mention Matt Murdock, they kind of have to. They kind of have to get the rights either way, so why not just have him in the movie, for a quick second?
Well, they have the rights. Well, it's okay.
Sony has the rights?
Okay, so here's some other news broke out last week, which we can talk about briefly.
Okay.
It involves Spider-Man. So they spoke to Amy Pascal, she's the one who negotiated the Spider-Man Sony Marvel deal a couple years ago. She was also the person who got fired because of the major Sony hack. So when the interview, whatever, got released and North Korea hacked us or whatever happened and all those emails leaked out, she was let go because of her incompetence. But she's the one who facilitated this major deal, which is a breakthrough kind of deal in the industry to have a character being shared. Now, she did say on record that past Spider-Man Homecoming 2 and the Avengers movies, they don't know if the deal will still be happening.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Which means that after Homecoming 2, which could come out whenever, I don't know if they've announced it yet. Theoretically, the rights of Spider-Man could go back to Sony, and they could take him out of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Now, I think that's a terrible idea, and I think most people think that's a terrible idea. But at the same time, there's also news this week that the Venom movie is getting picked up. They're actually going to do this Venom spin-off movie.
And it's going to be R-rated.
It's going to be R-rated, and it's also not going to take place in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. So,
yeah, I mean...
okay, so there's 50 problems with that, only because you can't have Venom without Spider-Man, so... And I'm all down to make them do a Venom movie as long as it's in the MCU. Just do it. Or don't say it's not in the Marvel universe.
Just kind of leave it a theory and then act on it later.
Yeah, but before this deal took place, they were gonna have like a Sinister Six movie. They were gonna have so many spin-offs, and then once this deal happened, it kind of the hype for Spider-Man just sank like immeasurably. But now that Civil War is back, Civil War came out. People love Spidey. People are like this. The new trailer looks great. People are like, oh my god, Spider-Man's back, yay! But then that's bad because once Sony gets money, they're gonna want to keep their money, not.
Yeah.
I mean, for them, they make the money regardless. So I don't think him being, if the rights are still with Sony, they haven't given them up. Also, they're producing the movie.
They're just kind of like shared rights.
Marvel Studios. What's that?
They're kind of like shared rights.
Yeah. Well, but the thing is, Sony still owns the rights 100%. They didn't give anything back. They just are co-producing it with Marvel Studios. That's why you get, the ability to use Robert Downey as Tony, Iron Man. They can now do little Avengers references from the MCU stuff. Mm-hmm. That's why on the poster he's on the freaking Avengers Tower. It's pretty cool. But this is kind of like annoying. I want him to be. It should just be this way in the future. Yeah. But if they get too greedy, they might want to pull him out of the Marvel universe.
I mean, that would be disappointing. I would be kind of upset. But
the thing is, what are they gonna do? Recast Spider-Man again?
Nah. If they do that, I'm kind of giving out.
They're making good movies. They're making a good Spider-Man movie. Maybe we have a good Spider-Man that people like. And this deal, it might still happen. They might not go back on the deal, but the way the woman made, the way she made it sound is that there's nothing set in stone after the second movie. So we'll have to see what happens when Homecoming comes out. But in relation to this other news, the producer wants a Defenders cameo. That's pretty cool. I know I kind of got sidetracked there.
Hopefully it happens. I mean, if it doesn't, whatever, but maybe like in the future.
A big Spider-Man villain is the Kingpin. And,
true. That is
the guy who plays him said he was very open to doing a Spider-Man cameo, although it'll never happen. Because that's like two things happening. That's Marvel having a TV actor be in a movie is one thing. They haven't done that yet. Yeah. Having a TV actor being in a movie not produced actually by, ABC, Disney, that's a second problem right there. So we'll have to see and see what happens. But like, Spider-Man works good because his hometown is New York, so he could theoretically meet all the Defenders.
Yeah. No, it would be great. Okay. Next.
That would be good. Okay.
Next, we have
good stuff right there.
Chris Evans starts filming Infinity War in May.
Cool.
So 1 month. Now, Infinity War has been filming for, I think, about a month and a half now, maybe 2 months.
Yeah.
Well,
go on.
He was recently on Ellen, and she, the question was asked of when will he stop playing? Will he continue to play Captain America? And he responded with, "Nothing lasts forever." It's true. And technically he's on for 2 movies because Infinity War was supposed to be a part 1 and 2.
Mm.
So technically his contract is 2 movies, but now that I think they're just doing 1 movie, right?
Yeah, it's just 1 movie. Well, something else. He also said something two days ago. I read online, which sort of relates to this. When he's promoting that new movie that he's in,
Gifted.
Gifted, which looks pretty okay. He spoke to USA Today. Let me see if I can pull this up here. He said that he did say nothing lasts forever, but he also did say something else. Let me see here.
Well, he said if Marvel wants me to come back, I'll do it.
Yeah, but he also said that Robert Downey Jr. is more likely to stop playing Iron Man first before he ends up as quitting the. He's far closer to reaching that point where he wants to walk away. So it's interesting. What's good about everyone likes to shit on Marvel, but they do a good job with their actors. Like the fact that they're. So he's filming Infinity War. He can theoretically film all of his scenes now. I mean, they're going to be filming for like 9 months or something, so it's going to be pretty crazy. Because they're filming both at the same time. Or are they not anymore? I'm not really sure.
I don't know. I don't know what they're doing anymore. Like, at first it was supposed to be 2 parts, now it's 1. Yeah. I don't know, but...
Well, I think instead of having it apart, they'll just make it another Avengers movie, so... I don't really know. But, I'm, like, the fact that Ben Affleck might not want to be Batman anymore already, after these guys have done it now so many years, like, it just shows that maybe Warner Brothers is not as good to their actors as people want them to be.
Well, I believe it.
Which sucks. Like, that's... Like... I know originally they wanted Jason Momoa to be Drax in Guardians, but I think they didn't offer him enough money, so he turned it down.
Okay, and then they gave it to Batista.
Well, it's funny how things work out. Now they chose. I'm sure Chris Pratt at the time was not famous or popular.
No. I mean, he was Parks and Rec.
Yeah, he was on Parks and Rec, but not in a major blockbuster. Now he's like theoretically one of the, he's in Jurassic Park. He's in all these crazy movies. He's one of like the top paid actors. So it's like It's like, see what happened. Like, by being in a Marvel movie, they make you famous.
Yeah.
And they make you like everyone loves you. It's worked so far with every single actor, and like Chris Hemsworth, even like Mark Ruffalo, and like all these other people, where now they're like they can do any movie they want because they're in a Marvel movie. But okay, I'm gonna stop there.
Okay, so I mean, I hope we don't see the fall of Captain America, but I am kind of stoked to see Bucky or Falcon take the shield. I think that would be an interesting transition in the MCU. So we'll see what happens. I know we say that a lot, but we just gotta wait. Nothing confirmed yet. Okay, next up, Michael Bay has stated that there's 14 more Transformers stories in development. My guy, just end it. It's over. Like, these movies are not good. Like, I like Transformers when I was a kid, and I just don't like these movies.
Okay, well, there's two parts to this. He announced last week, or some time ago, that he was done with Transformers after this movie. Which is what he said after the end of every other movie, that this one was going to be his last, he's going to move on. Now, he said he's done with, after Transformers 5, he's not doing anymore. I'm done. Someone else can do it. News broke this week that there are 14 more movies in development, stories, and he wants to direct a spin-off of Transformers. So, no, he's never done. He'll be doing these movies forever. Yeah. And what sucks is that they keep making money, so they'll never end.
I don't know how.
People like him. Listen, the first movie is my favorite Transformers movie, because it was actually a semi-decent movie. And Michael Bay knows action. Just like Zack Snyder knows action.
Yeah.
Michael Bay is the king of action CGI. Cool shots. Helicopters flying over things and craziness happens. Like, he's good at that. Yeah, so, I mean, Michael Bay will just never stop.
No, he's going to be doing this forever. Alright, moving on to gaming. Robert Englund, a.k.a.
Actually, okay, I got some gaming news, too, that's sort of related to movies.
Okay. Go with that first.
Okay, so, news broke out this week. Yeah, I think it was an Activision phone call with investors. They said that Activision wants to set up a Call of Duty cinematic universe. Okay.
No, I'm kidding.
Now, hear me out. For here going on out, they're going to have a Call of Duty cinematic universe, meaning, which they said akin to what Marvel does. They want everything to be in the same universe, which is not what they've been doing now, where they do, like Black Ops 2 is rolled, the future, and all these future stories like don't really make sense with one another. Now they can have like an actual timeline-based thing. Now, what the call seemed to hint at was that they're going to be doing, possibly a World War II TV series this year, which makes people now even more so realize that they're definitely doing World War II for Call of Duty this year, which is all but confirmed. But what's cool is that, now going forward, they might have a TV show that kind of corresponds, kind of what other, I think The Division did it, where they had, an Amazon series. They might be doing something where, Call of Duty...
If they use the stories from Modern Warfare, I will be happy because those were great stories.
But, no, I'm saying, they're, going forward, this is what's going to happen. It's not going to retroactively apply. So, let's say next year they do Modern Warfare 4, that will be in the canon, I guess, or whatever they decide to do
for the cinematic universe.
Yeah, which I'm fine with.
But I'm saying
games make sense with one another.
I'm just saying, you
could do a World War II story. It could be realistic. Have it based on reality, our Earth, and then have something take place in the future, which maybe happens in the future. We don't know, but it's still in their new timeline of life. Just like Marvel has their timeline, this would be their timeline.
Okay. Not the X-Men timeline?
Not the X-Men timeline, no. No more time. I mean, listen.
I triggered him.
You got... It's in the future. There's fighting, but now there's interplanetary fighting and also interdimensional fighting. A guy, a Marine from the future, accidentally gets sent back in time to World War II. But he has this crazy gun and all this kind of stuff, and he's now working with primitive technology. He doesn't have his... Let's say he doesn't have his weapons. So now it's just him and a bunch of World War II guys. It ends up it's his great-great-great-great-great-great-grandfather fighting in World War II. He's fighting alongside him now. Boom. That's how you do it, man. That's how and then you get the whole X-Men time. And it's back in time. A never-ending circle.
Okay.
I mean, I'm gonna keep playing Call of Duty, so it doesn't matter.
Oh yeah. Obviously,
I'll buy every one. So
now that Call of Duty will be boots on the ground this year, we'll actually play both Call of Duties because they're going to come out with the remastered one. So that's great, I think. All right, moving on with gaming. Robert Englund, aka the voice of Fred, though not the voice, the person who played Freddy back in the day, is now going to be playing Scarecrow in Injustice 2.
Cool.
I think that's great. I love those movies as a kid, even though they scared the crap out of me. I love them. So I think that's a cool little thing that he's playing the creepiest the Joker's creepiest character in the DCU, but the second creepiest character, which is Scarecrow. Okay, and moving on. This game, I've been playing a lot of this game. So you know how the Hunger Games starts off, right? You know, the basis of the Hunger Games?
Yeah.
Okay, so there's 2 games. Have you heard of H1Z1?
Yeah.
Okay, well, a new game came out. It's called PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds. It's been on PC for about a month now. Me and my friends have been playing it online. It is so much better than H1. You don't get all those bullshit glitchy stuff that happens. Whatever.
Wasn't also DayZ?
DayZ, well, that's the thing. PlayerUnknown's doesn't have a survival mode. It's just like the Hunger Games. That's it.
So so what happens?
You team up. We get you could either do solo, duo, 3, or 4. So it's a limit of 4. So
it's not online.
Oh, it's online. You're against other people. There's 100 people in the lobby, and you all right. So you're on a plane. You could drop wherever you want, but if you don't drop, it's going to drop you at the end of the map. So you drop, and then you have to get guns, you have to get ammo, you have to get medicine, you have to get they have painkillers, energy drinks, a whole bunch of stuff. Love the game. It's coming to console. So that's great. I will definitely buy it for PS4 so I can play with us 4 can play. It's going to be
is it first person?
All right, how it is, it's third person, but when you aim in, it's first person. So I love it. It's great. So you could toggle that first person, and also you could. So say you're on a corner. You could look around the corner because you're in third person.
Yeah, no, I like third person. That's why it's good.
It's got a little bit of both. So I'm gonna love that.
Okay, good.
Moving on, Warner Brothers might be working on a Harry Potter role-playing game. So they posted on their their job inquiries, whatever, that they're looking for British people that have knowledge with their work, and so they're definitely up to something. I don't know what it is, but it'll definitely be. I think it's a Harry Potter game.
Brief interruption here. My cat is meowing outside my door, so I'm gonna let her in. Just give me 1 second here.
All right, go get the kitty.
What happens? Okay.
All right.
That was nice.
So I think that'll be good. I'm a big Harry Potter fan.
No, listen. They could do. They're really. That's an untapped market.
Yeah.
The video game market is people will always buy things no matter what. If the game is bad, people will buy it.
Yeah. They won't buy the second one, but they'll buy the first one.
Yeah, they'll see it relates to Harry Potter. Oh, bought. Easy.
Yeah.
And that there hasn't been a Harry Potter game, so Warner Brothers knows how to do their games, actually, surprisingly.
Definitely something to look out for. Now, that's going to be it, but we do have our special announcement that we're making.
Woo!
So today is April 8th. For those of you who don't know, today was open registration for San Diego Comic-Con.
Mm-hmm.
And I got us tickets.
Yes, so we are going to San Diego Comic-Con.
Me and Jonathan have our flights booked. Andrew is going to book his flight later. And hotel situation's looking a little rough right now. I tried booking a hotel today, and they sent me back with an email an hour or 2 hours later that they're actually overbooked. And because I tried to do it through Priceline, so they thought they had rooms. They don't have any rooms. So we're going to try to get a cheap hotel.
Yes, which is one of the unanswered questions of life. So
yes, but this is my first year. This is my first time trying.
Yeah.
And now this will be good for all of us because now we can all participate in returning registration, and then if we don't get anything in that, we're eligible to do open as well. Open as everybody.
Okay. Well, either way, I'm excited. I definitely can't wait. Hopefully, we get a room. I mean,
sleeping on the street.
What if we don't? Do we just?
We'll find something. Don't worry.
I mean, no matter what, we'll get something further away and take an Uber or something, or
we'll
make it work.
Yeah,
I'm not too concerned.
Nah. But so look out in July for a lot of content coming from us. I'm gonna try to. Are you bringing your laptop? I'm
gonna bring my laptop. Probably.
Yeah. So we'll try to get day by day videos actually, because we're only going Friday, Saturday. I didn't want to miss too much school with it, so
yeah, you know what?
2 days, and then Sunday's kind of a waste.
Yeah, I mean it would be fun to go, but whatever. Maybe
nice little 2-part vlog.
Yeah. So.
But that's it.
Yep, that's about it.
That's it for today. Thank you for watching. Please remember to comment, like, and subscribe. As always, I'm Chris.
Jonathan, peace.
And we'll see you later.
Bye.